Real bad.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. Today, we have one of those games that test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the sixth-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. Dave Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback will audible. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to take a shot. And that pass picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set it up and it's up for business.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Trying to start his drive with a pass.
Oh, come on.
Hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks will try to pin him back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punt. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on. That one as it hops out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You've got to go out. You've got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this way.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw this football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
In the red area, it's Johnson. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The ball is right at the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. They're looking for the first touchdown of the day. They'll try to get it in with a run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting these blocks, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Irish! And they score first.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead.
That was fun. That's 15 mile window.
And the extra point is good at 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He left him grabbing. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes in those.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop after the catch. There's still some work to do to pick up that first down.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Touch pass on the run. And the Razorbacks get it past the sticks.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get laddered.
Second down coming up. Defense playing a bail technique.
Notre Dame 7, Arkansas 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delayed game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And the pass is picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great return for a touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays, and you just go into that end zone. It is so beautiful.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put it one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
You got guys to update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over UAB. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Definitely be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen.
He's going up top. Fires into traffic, picked off. At the 45 on his way. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decisions.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get us 3 possessions.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball. Early in this one, they've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's Harper. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you really want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own.
And the quarterback's in the pocket, and he decides to take off and scramble and just couldn't get to the first down marker. You could tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But usually when you take off, you better know you're going to get close to that first down marker and get it.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right half. And it's no good. He missed it.
As if there was no win.
But still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism to move on as a part of it. Right? You're going to be a great player. You're going to learn how to handle these mistakes.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. One thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front seven. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback. And you saw all of that from him right there.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And that's where they'll spy, just inside the 45. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
They'll leave it with him. Really nice stop there from the senior leader.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Line getting set on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on second down. Gonna take a shot. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second throw in this game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country for sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far. Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, it catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late as a result of the INT.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Notre Dame.
Looking for a productive play on first down. To the ground with the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. This will make Irish eyes smile because they're shaking down thunder from the sky with this running game.
Just pound, pound, pound. What are you going to do? Are you going to meet the physical challenge of the Irish because they're ready to rumble?
They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so it's pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend and so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead and around the outside.
And who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing throw.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker and running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and they got stuffed on first and goal, and they said, let's go to old school. Like, let's get the quarterback under center, run quarterback sneak, make this defense stop. It's such a hard play to stop, and the offense gets that touchdown.
They'll try to add it on to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. So they got the touchdown as they kick off. Really important for the defense to shut them down here. Oh, he's going to go for the return. He gets a block. Got a little room.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. How the fuck you let the motherfucker go?
Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, and you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, the speed. You don't put slow guys back either. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
This lead in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Harper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Second down coming up.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Notre Dame.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dialing up the second down pass play. He's looking on the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Going for the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They've looking build some early momentum.
You gonna get out here with that shit?
Goes at the 9.
That's a great job on the blitz getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stone, one of the all-time great names in college football history? Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
Trying to get to it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I gotta protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to fire deep.
Down.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Razorbacks will cut this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And that's not exactly the most advantageous situation as the ball is spotted at their own 40-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Power football with the run. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They'll go right back to it. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find places, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already is his fifth rushing touchdown on the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by just 4 to the Coyotes. For now, expect you fellas, but of course, anything changes. We'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With jet sweep pass. Still on his feet at the 40. Still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds. That one coming up with positive yardage there.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there. As this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. Wants to throw on third down. Gets it out fast. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Third down, a lot of times, it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Razorbacks are on the move. Trying to make that rush fake on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when this defensive lineman run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Past the 30, running toward the tape. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here come the Irish back on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really ran a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll put it in play from the 27. Touchdown. They'll ride the hot hand. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. He is threatening to run his way into the Irish annals like Julius Jones did against Ed Navier, maybe rolling like the bus, Jerome Bettis or Vegas Ferguson.
Just having a day. Give it to him. Good things happening. Listen, this offense, they're physical up front. They're creating the holes, and the running back is doing the rest. This is clinic tape 101 on how to be physical.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now on 3rd down after that run. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Hit as he throws.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with the Tennessee throw shit again. Every time you go to throw the fucking ball.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
Every time.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands?
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They scored here. We're in for a ball game.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there as they had plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to being having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Come on, Drew.
There to make the
Come on,
tackle,
Drew.
and with
How you
that,
missing?
we'll head to the fourth
How you
quarter.
missing, Drew? How you missing?
Notre Dame 28, Arkansas 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking for space. It's Matt. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here just chews up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, he's got a burst. Give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on his defense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to
You gonna throw it wide?
Just missed it, man. Getting just a little too much.
And this is a quarterback. You're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but it was not a greatly thrown football. I don't want to try to miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
On 3rd and long, try to go through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at 31.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? This is the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dude, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Thanks. I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks who were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Still on his feet is the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The handoff to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll try the run.
Nice. Oh, that should have went.
Tackle from this sophomore. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Here's the handoff. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Fourth down.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And it's a fumble after that huge gain.
Oh, come on, he was down.
And he's blocked. Defense gets the ball back with its own.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Powers forward. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Irish. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
They'll start this drive with a pass. On the run, still looking. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense gets the exclamation point of the day. They had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. You could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down. And this defense puts a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready. They were fast, they were physical, they dominated the football game.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He wants to throw it again. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout.
Come on, dude. It's 2 years.
There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, we're going to stay on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost feels like they were ready the moment they arrived at the stadium. They're up by 28 over the Coyotes. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. come the Irish back on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in, keep chugging and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. I remember beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Right back to the well. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure
A shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown for the Fighting Irish. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get it on the ground at the 20. In front of them, and they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Now adjusting. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early seasons out, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all.
And that's who got beat. Oh. That was my best receiver. And that's who got beat. I get you when they send it.